Hey guys, how's it going? It's Danconia and welcome back to Overcoach. So, yes, it's not a Reinhardt today. We've done 2 Reinhardts in a row, but we are still on tanks. We are gonna look at a D.Va player today. And I don't think we've done a D.Va yet, so this should be really interesting. This is on Blizzard World, quite obviously, and this is a silver D.Va player at around 1850. But they have also peaked in gold, in mid-gold, so they've dropped quite a bit. So this is going to be very interesting. Obviously the in-game name is Wild Wolf, and we're going to see how this D.Va player does. It's been quite a while since I not played D.Va. That's the wrong idea. Still play D.Va, but it's a long time since I main D.Va because, well, there's a lot of people that like to play main tank. I'm not sure whether you've noticed. Like to play off tank, and I'm not sure whether you've noticed. So end up getting pushed on the Reinhardt, which is fine. But anyway, first thing I noticed is that the enemy team has got a Moira player called Hot Cross Nun, which I absolutely love. Great name. So, this should be interesting. Let's look at the team comps here for a second. We have Echo Torb, an attack Torb, not actually beyond the realms of possibility these days, so that's fine. Lucio Moira. I worry about the healing our Echo's going to get in that composition. They're running Lucio Moira as well. They're running a Junk, they're running a Hanzo, they're running an awful spam comp. And they're running a Zarya and a Reinhardt. The Zarya might be a little bit of a problem for us on the D.Va, but we will see, and we've got a Reinhardt of our own. We eat that orb normally. So that's a bit of an error there. We're going to need to... Whoa. Eat the orb, eat the orb. Nice. Bit late, but fine. We are shaky. Our sense is very weird. So, nicely on the fire strike. That's exactly what you want to do. Eat Reinhardt's fire strike because, damn, without his fire strike, he ain't getting no ult charge very quick. So it automatically gives your Reinhardt a massive advantage in the ult battle, which he has got a massive advantage. You look at our Reinhardt, 78%, and their Reinhardt 9. That's bonkers, absolutely bonkers. Anyway, so. You're shaking and jittery and all this. Now, that can be one of 2 things. It could be that you don't play on great FPS. Now, I'm not going to be one of those people who goes out and says, go and get better hardware, because some people just can, and some people are in that really unfortunate position. Also, it could be that your sensitivity is wrong, and it could be too high. So that's something you could look into, but it depends what case it is. But it is very jittery and kind of off-shit aim. But D.Va, it's not too bad if you're playing something like a McCree or even a Zarya in some respects. Ooh, nasty. So we knocked the hands off the high ground. I like that. And Reinhardt used this shatter. I don't know why he used that. We always want to be contesting the people that are on the high ground with D.Va. So, Ryan? Hello? Ah, the best Torb skin in the game. He's going to plonk his turret on the payload. I honestly wouldn't be D.Va. Wouldn't be on the payload with D.Va. I would probably go and get on top of that big turret up there. The StarCraft turret thing. I don't know what it's called. Oh, whoa. So what's the thought here? What are we doing here? We're flanking D.Va here. Now, sometimes flanking D.Va can work, especially since she got her micro missile. She's a bit of an assassin at times when you can play her in that style, but she ain't going to assassinate these 2. They're way too hunky for all that. So she needs to be diving on supports and things like that. You've just ignored them, and you are going straight for plowing rocket damage into the Zarya and into the Reinhardt. Something else. You can't eat that fire strike because of your positioning. So I wouldn't be doing this necessarily. You're kind of feeding, I would say. There's no need to be doing that. Nice, that's better. We eat the fire strike. What we could do, we can now. We ate the orb, that's good. So we need to look at, oh, hold on, no we don't. No, this is very back and forth. We need to get out. Get out, because we do not want to lose mech. We do not want to lose mech because we can get staggered. We don't want to lose mech. Good. Don't heal and spawn. We're waiting for our Moira. I love this. This is really good. This is actually really good. It may seem like they're wasting time, but no. This is keeping ult charge in for your supports. That's a really good play. Not a play you see very often in the likes of Silver. I thought you were just going to go straight back into the spawn and get insta-healed. Nicely on the fire strike again. We want to be... what we want to be doing now is we want to be X-ray watching this Zarya. Because any minute she's going to grab. Unfortunate, we can't stop her grab now. Because we got tired. But she's not going to use it, I wouldn't have thought. Oh, our echo pop though. On the Rhine. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. The Zarya was getting... I don't know why people get so one-sided on a D.Va. Especially when she's at a mech. That Zarya should not have been chasing you down. She should have left you. It's up to you to remech or jump off the map. There were 3 people from your team on the payload, moving the payload. So they've just got extra, they've got extra payload movement because she was chasing you down. So that's not too bad. We need to get in. We've got a beat. Get in, get a beat. We had a beat and we were just spamming from distance. We're completely ineffective at that distance and our Reinhardt was in there. Oh, we're using bomb. Why? Why do we use that? No, 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 no. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Can you see how you just chucked that bomb away for no reason? Because, yeah, you killed the Hanzo. That Hanzo's going to be back now. That Hanzo's going to be back now. We should never have invested that bomb after our Rhine went down. We should have got aggressive with our Rhine once the beat came out. That's a great shatter. We need to go in with him. We didn't see that coming, but it's okay. You know, we're not going to eat every grab in the world. I like that we pressured the Hanzo down, but we are in a bad position now. We needed to return back to our team when we did that. Not just jump into their backline. Let's just spam from distance here. Let's take note. That's going for the Rhine. Poor, poor soul. Although, it's winnable. Keep spamming this area. There's no way she stays around with that. And just keep spamming. Because you're going to get your mech back now. Remech. Very nice. You missed the shatter because you were meching. Now they've used beat. We need to be very careful what we're doing here. Okay, so we have a Reinhardt because our Echo's copied the Reinhardt. Very good copy usage from our Echo. We're eating everything. I love this. When we're in the position to, we're eating Moira Orbs, we're eating Fire Strikes. It's great. And I'm telling you now, it's really peeing that Reinhardt off. I know what it feels like. Pressure that. Pressure him, pressure him, pressure him. Nice, 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 nice. Actually, you're not too bad. I'm very surprised this is a silver game. How interesting. We can kill him. We are walking into a wall though. Do we have high ping, I wonder? I wonder if that's what's causing the stuttering. We eat that, nice. Because that sort of walking into the wall sort of thing, that's normally an internet issue. Or it could be an FPS issue. So I think you're struggling hardware-wise. Nice eat. Oh, nice eat on the grab. I don't know whether you meant it, but actually that's a play that Fury uses. He quickly flicks away, and the Zarya thinks he's gone, and he flicks back, and he's eating it. That's the way Fury eats grabs. It's very funny. But nice eat on the grab. But I'm not sure whether it's going to prove fruitful. Again, we invested D.Va Bomb when we lost our Reinhardt, and now we've also lost our Echo. You see what I mean? Our ult usage has been very questionable so far. We are not going to win this fight. Actually, our Reinhardt's back now. Oh! Oh, our Torb's popping. Our attack Torb is popping. Okay, so we did win the fight. Which is, if my voice would stay with me, is odd. We shouldn't have won that fight, really. After our Reinhardt went down, we should have pulled out. But, hey, you know, this is silver. Things like that happen a lot. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Yes. That's in. That's in. Nice, nice. Okay. I think you have actually got a lot of potential here. This is very, very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. It's not a bad attack. Your positioning is a bit weird at times, because I've seen you go on some weird flanks. But once we get to a point where we're actually going to defend here, your ult usage has been not ideal. Yes, you have got kills with both of your bombs, which is great and all, but very often they've been to equalize a bigger loss on your side, in my opinion. Very often when your main tank has gone down. And when you haven't got a main tank, it's very, very difficult. So just be aware of that. But in terms of your... What are we doing? What are we doing? We should not be there. We need to not be on the front line. Right, cool. Cool. Pressure that Junkrat out, because otherwise he's going to have our backline for the breakfast. Now we need to get out. Now we need to get out. Now we need to get out. We didn't get out. We overstayed our welcome, and now we're flying. You see how we overstayed our welcome there? You pressure the Junkrat out so he doesn't go after your backline, but you don't go kill chasing him once he's gone. And so we overstayed our welcome and got punished for it. That's what happened there, in my opinion. We don't... We can re-enter this, but I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise it. Although, you have just forced grab out of them, so... Actually, I would say that's got value. But any other team in the world wouldn't be using grab there. That's really poor from their Zarya. Really poor. So, yeah. Oh my goodness me. Reset. Completely reset. Don't go any further. Don't go any further. No. You're a Torb, Reinhardt, and D.Va. Please don't go any further. Please don't go any further. Come on. Back. Wait for the rest of them. Wait for the rest of them. There's the Echoes. So she's back. So the Moira's back now. So now we've got a team. Eat that. Nice. So. Oh dear. So our Moira's got picked off. So we have to remember that we have Anna healing on us. On our solo healing. But that's a really good Torb ult from our team here. So we push forward with our Reinhardt. Help him out. Not much we can do against the Zarya though. We could go on top of the turret and pressure that Zarya again, but I wouldn't. Help out our Echo. We got slept. Now we need to boost her out immediately. Boost her out immediately. Ooh, we were lucky. We were lucky. Ah, yeah. That's a rough shatter from our Rhine. Okay, get out. Don't use it! Oh, I think you were going to, weren't you? I got a feeling you were going to use that bomb. Just sit your ass on the payload. They can't move until they get rid of you. And that's what you want. You just want to die in that situation anyway. I get the feeling you were arcing for a bomb there, and that would have been really bad if that had come off. So, I might be wrong, but don't ever bomb in that situation. You had lost way too many players. Okay, so we've got a pick here on the Junkrat, but we need to wait for our team to reset. Stop. Don't DM Zarya Beam, because you're not going to do anything to it. We could eat that orb though that was on our left. Oh, not bad. Oh, not a bad angle that one, not going to lie. They were a bit split. Their supports and DPS were a bit further behind their tank line, and you kind of just took opportunity with that, and that's really, really good. It was a really good arc bomb. We ate the grab. Really nice. Really nice. 2 grabs eaten. You love to see it. Careful. We can't do anything against this Reinhardt right now. Ooh. Okay, nice with the bunny blaster. It's maybe salvageable. We have DPS here, we have supports, and we have you on the Bunny Ballista. They're not really pushing their advantage considering they have a front line. I would have pushed here, but they don't seem to be doing it, and we're just spamming away to get our mech back. This is fine. Our Reinhardt's back now. Keep spamming, keep spamming. We should get this back any minute now. Don't. There we go. Get in there. Not like that, though. Not like that. You're in a really rough position. So what you can do with the boosters, boost, boot, turn around, out. Don't boost in a straight line and stop. Don't do that, because you often end up finding yourself in a really odd position, in a position where you can get punished for overextending. So very often what you'll see good D.Vas do is you'll see them boost, turn out, boost, turn out, boost, turn out. So they're going in with their primary fire, their boosters. They hit with the boosters, so they hit them with the mech. They get the hit with the mech damage. Sometimes I'll do it with missiles as well, and then they either get an elimination, or if they haven't, they've turned around, they've come back out in the back with their team. They're not just left in the lurch in a really, really, really odd position. Where are we going? We should not be here. We should not be here. Why are we here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? No, 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 no. Another gravity. That was really nice. We were lucky though. Could have used that while we were on a ridiculous flank. Your timing on your eats is very good. I like it. I like it a lot. Although this Zarya is not being particularly careful. You think she would have learned her lesson. Don't be in front of your Reinhardt. Don't be in front of your Reinhardt. No need to be in front of your Reinhardt right now. That's better. This is better. This is what you want. Hold at the corner. Hold at the corner. Oh, that's a lot invested. Now that's oh, goodness me, look at our ult bank now. Oh, that's rough. They are going to win the next fight, and if they don't, that's really poor from them, because that's just no communication. It happens a lot on ladder. There's not much we can do about it. You saw the shatter go in, you were thinking, bomb, let's go, big bomb. But also, the Hanzo was thinking the same with the dragons. Yeah, it's just what happens. Nice block from our Reinhardt. So that's yeah. See, we lose the next fight because we have no ults to work with here, and they had 3 ults against us. That's why we lost that fight. We did over invest in the other fight. That's what happened there. There's not much you can do. There's not much you can do against a nanoed Reinhardt that has got his whole team behind him and is pressuring you out. You just kind of try and wait it out, if you see what I mean. And try not to die. Where's... Okay. So, I want to see if you do it. Our Reinhardt's about to die. And then there's not much we can do about it, because that's Reinhardt's going to swing. And there's nothing we can do with Defense Matrix. He is going to die. What we need to do is we need to eat this grab. We don't. Always how it works, isn't it? Yeah, they've capped this then. Out of all of the grabs, if we'd eaten that one, maybe it would have turned. But we were under an incredible amount of pressure there. I tell you what though, with the amount of damage coming in, Zarya might have been a pickup here, but with your perhaps hardware issues, that I think it might be, maybe Zarya isn't the call. But I think what stands out to me the most in this VOD right now is your eats of GRAVS and just basic abilities like Fire Strike and Orb is actually pretty darn good. Yes, the Zarya is not being particularly careful about the way in which she's delving her ults into this, shall we say, but it's fairly good. Another thing we can always remember to do as well is with D.Va, because she's so darn mobile, especially these days with her 3-second booster cooldown, I don't know, we just used most of our defense matrix. We didn't need to boost and be the first one there, did we? Trap, 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 trap. Did someone get trapped? We saw that trap. Ooh, that is suicidal from our Reinhardt. That's what I want you to do. You just did it. That was what I was explaining earlier. Boost in and out in the same boost sequence. And you just did it there. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. And sometimes you've done it, sometimes that time you've done it, but the other times you haven't done it. Trap, 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 trap. Okay, Ryan's got it. Press to the Ryan. Nice. Now we can push forward here. Go and pressure these guys. Nice. So, something I want to go over with D.Va, and I'm not sure whether I have seen it at all in this VOD, and I don't think I have. What you're doing is you're supplementing the Rhine barrier a lot with your defense matrix, which is fine, and that's actually a decent way to play. Although you're going to have a trouble kind of deflecting a lot of the damage this area does, but that's kind of, you know, the give and takes of the comp you're up against when playing D.Va. But what else you can do is there's kind of two ways to play D.Va, and it depends on the comp you're going up against. This comp is not too bad. You kind of want to deflect the frontal damage, which is what you've kind of been doing. But what you can do against other comps, well, we see this crazy flank. Don't ever go on this flank. Don't do it. No need for this. No. So what we can do is if we're up against a more divey comp, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a Winston D.Va, but say we've got a Tracer harassing our backline, or we've got a Genji harassing our backline, even Echo, Pharah maybe. Well, Pharah's kind of a unique case because we can kill Pharah in the air with the right combination of our utilities. But if you're going up against a divey comp, you sometimes have to change your D.Va playstyle, and instead of being a supplement to the front line, be the peel for the back line, so we keep our supports alive. And that can be incredibly powerful. It may not be as flashy, but it is just as important, because your supports are the backbone to the team. Without support, you can't win fights. So in that case, you would use your defense matrix more to peel and protect any income damage against your supports, instead of supplementing the Rhine barrier or something like that if you're up against a dive comp or something like that. But that's not something we've had to cover in this video because you're not up against that sort of comp. Anyway, this has been very interesting. It's been good to finally look at a D.Va, and it's fascinating to look at a D.Va every now and then because she's such a dynamic hero, and she's got several different playstyles, and one D.Va VOD could be very different to another D.Va VOD because it depends on the way you play her. You can be a really aggressive D.Va, you can be an assassinating D.Va, you can be a peeling D.Va. It can be very interesting. But overall, I don't think you're all that bad. You've got the game sense to eat stuff, and eat a lot of stuff. I mean, D.Va has put on a lot of weight in this video. I'm not gonna lie. She's been eating a lot. But the issue is sometimes, like that crazy flank, sometimes we don't know when to disengage. Our ult usage has not been brilliant, I'm not gonna lie. Don't use your ult when you are down a main tank. You just don't. And yeah, I think you suffer a bit perhaps from hardware issues, and that's not something I can solve in a VOD review, unfortunately. But from what I can see from the stutteriness and stuff like that, that might be the case ever so slightly. But yeah, I don't think you're an overall bad player. Very often, D.Vas at this level of the game they don't eat stuff like fire strikes and orbs. They don't do it. They don't do it. So you've got good sense to some respects, mechanically, but positionally and ult usage wise, not so much. And I think that's where you've fallen down slightly in this VOD and perhaps more generally. So that's what I'd work on. Better ult usage and better positioning, not being in front of the Reinhardt barrier so much, and make sure we have the awareness to keep an eye on our supports. This VOD has not demonstrated that too much, but I'm not sure what happens in other VODs, but that's something else you could also look at. But I'm going to leave it here for this one. I love doing and watching D.Vas because it's very, very interesting, and D.Va's such an exciting hero to play, and I've always been a fan of D.Va as a hero. Even just as playing her, she's a really, really interesting, really dynamic hero to play, and she's always been very meta, hasn't she? So yeah, it's going to be super interesting, and there's going to be more and more Overcoaches coming. There's very interesting VODs coming up, but I'm going to leave it here. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video. See you then.